Let's take a look at this question. It says, given that the function f of x is equal to x minus 4, and the function h of x is equal to 2x plus 3, then the question says, find part A, the inverse of the function h of x. Then B says, in the inverse, we have to substitute where there is x, we substitute with 5. Okay, that is the inverse of 5. And the C says the composite h of f of x. These are the three parts we want to look at. The question, ladies and gentlemen, is coming from a topic called functions and relations. Well, we have been provided with two functions. We have to copy them the way they are. So we have the function f of x. Okay, I'm going to say some things here. So the first function is f of x, which is equal to x minus 4. That is the function. The other function is h of x, which is equal to 2x plus 3. So these are the two functions. Again, we want to look at a way that will help you understand these functions. Even if they are given in different words, you'll still be able to get them. So the first thing that you need to know, ladies and gentlemen, is that it's not always that you'll be provided with two functions. It's not always. You can be given two functions, three functions, single function, just one. Then questions will follow. So please, I want you to have that in mind and also be attentive so that you understand the concepts. The first part here says you should find the inverse of this function h. Why am I saying the inverse? Immediately you see -1, then it is inverse. Okay? The moment you see -1 here, they're saying inverse. So this is inverse. So now how do you go about it? The function h is this one, not this one. They are saying we have to find the inverse of this function. We have to find the inverse. That is what the question says. Well, when you are finding the inverse of any function, this is what you need to do. You are going to you say let, in your exam, you say let the function, let this function be equal to any variable, any length, y. In short, we are saying where there is this function, we are going to substitute with what? Y. So, having this in mind, I can now simply say x plus e is equal to y. I have removed the function h of x, I've substituted with what? Y. So you can write it in this way. If you want to start with y is equal to this, or this function is equal to y, same thing. Now that you have substituted, what next? You are going to make x subject of the formula. In this case, it is y which is the subject of the formula. But we want to make this x subject of the formula. Okay? It means that on my left-hand side here, I just want to remain with this term that has got x. So I'll say 2x is equal to y. This positive 3, when it crosses the equal sign, becomes -3. To remain with x, I have to divide by 2 both sides. So then x will be equal to y minus 3 over 2. Now that you have made a subject of the formula, you simply say Therefore, the inverse of x is equal to, where there is y, substitute with the x. So here, you simply said x minus over 2. Let me give you a final answer. So the inverse of the function h is x minus 3 over 2. Is that clear? And that is the way you should be able to find the inverse of any given function. It's like that. We move on to the next part. Then B says the inverse of 5. Well, we have calculated the inverse, which is here. The inverse of x is equal to, I'll copy this, which is x minus 3 over, like this. Now they want me to substitute where there is x here, put 5. Please take note that this is different from this. When they say you find this, is it the same? No. If you are given like this, find h5, the inverse of 5, it means you are going to substitute direct in this. You are substituting here, where the x would 5. That is what they mean. But when they say when you see -1, it means first of all, you should find the inverse. Then after finding the inverse, substitute 5. So I'm going to say inverse by here will be equal to, where there's x, put 5. Then here, this is where the x is. We're going to put 5 minus b over 2. Then instead, inverse of 5 will be equal to 5 minus 3 will be 2 over 2. And my final answer will be what? 1. So 1 is the correct answer. I want to repeat myself. If you are given it in this way, it means you substitute direct in the function. For example, if they say find f5, it means in this function, where there is x, you put 5. So it will be 5 minus 4, and the answer will be 1. But if they say you find this does not mean you substitute 5 in here. No. It means first of all find the inverse like this. After finding the inverse, where there will be x, we'll put 5. I hope this statement is clear. We move on to C. C. H of A. These, ladies and gentlemen, are composite functions. Composite. Again, these are composite functions when you see this. Now, what does it mean? We have two functions here. We have function h, which is h is this one, 2x plus 3. We also have function which is in this one, 4. These two functions, the question here says f of x. Well, this is the first function, the second function. Now the obligation here is the second function must go in the first function, not the opposite way. So it is this one that should go in here. These are composite functions. There are a lot of ways that you can be given composite functions. Sometimes they can just say you should find m of n or x. Or this. When you're given h squared, it means h of h for x. It means this must go in here. This must go in there. So the application remains the same. Now, what we say the second must go in the first. What does it mean? This function here is the first, then this is the second. It means this second must go in that one. Where there is x. Where there is x here, you are going to remove the x and substitute with this. So you are going to say h of x will be equal to, substituting this must go in here, okay? So write 2, where there is x here, this is where the function will go. So x minus 4, I've substituted here, plus. Then you simplify. I think that second function has gone in the first. F of x will be equal to, I can now multiply 2 times x into the 2x minus 2 times 4 into the x plus 3. Then f of x will be equal to 2x. What is the answer here? Negative 8 plus 3 will give me negative 5. Negative 5. This is now the final answer. So the composite function f of x is equal to 2x minus 5. There are times as well when they can ask you to find x of 5. Let's say 5g. F of 5. It means you're going to do this way. Now, after reaching this point, where there is x here, put 5. Then you find the answer. I hope this is helpful. Thank you for watching.